fast on this map as on the previous one, at least consistently as fast. But the THG players managed to do so in the previous match. Let's see if they can put it away, and we are starting. So full screen, so no more potato FPS. Luckily for you guys. And looks like we have Dexter, who already played the 1v1 earlier on, versus Novis. So two of the best players in the world. We can say so. Novis, who had a beast 2019 year with Complex, his teammate, and Dexter crashing right at the start. So what an anticlimactic start to this 1v1 with a pretty big mistake actually. So that's a 3 points straight away for Novis, which means we can talk about the players a bit more. Novis probably top 2 tech player of the year alongside his teammate Complex. He won 0 to Hero, he won every team tournament possible with PKD. So yeah, Novis definitely one of the players of the year. The only thing we can wait for is Novis attending a LAN event. That will be the next step, I guess. I don't know if he plans to do so, but I hope he will, because that will be an interesting one. So yeah, Novis cruising away to the finish line. One more corner to go for Novis. Meanwhile, Dexter, Dexter played TMGL beta season, so obviously that consumed him a lot of time, because TMGL beta season was probably the competition that required the most amount of training in history of Trackmania. It was so time consuming, it's unbelievable. Plus, he didn't really get to shine in this tournament. Unfortunately, he was, he was not the player he usually is in this tournament. So that means he didn't pretty much perform as he should in 2019. But he's nonetheless one of the best tech players that Trackmania has to offer. And he proved it against Venture. Let's see if he can prove it again against Novis. This time much better start by Dexter in the lead over Novis. He has a Primus 1 car length lead over Novis, though Novis has very good speed through this section. But Dexter is about to keep his lead. Very aggressive line by Novis. But Dexter still holding firmly. Of course, cars are not mandatory, so Dexter might probably not feel as much the pressure by this aggressive LAN as if he was in a LAN event. Dexter still holding a bit of a lead, though Novis is trying to get him with the inside line. Now Novis overtaking him through the last corner. We go to the last corner, will decide this run, and looks like Novis has the better line and more speed. So Novis, whoa, equal time thanks to Dexter's lower jump, but that will still go in Novis' way. Oh my god. Dexter will take this round. Oh, and Novis said wait, but then go. So okay, I guess we're alive. So Dexter taking up the score with an equal round, which is sick. With really fast time as well, 106.9 by both players. That's fast. That's very fast. 3 times away on such a long map. It's very hard to do on a consistent basis. This time though, it's Novis who has a bit of an upper hand at the start of this map. Dexter though is taking back the lead, half a tenth, but it's neck and neck. Dexter and Novis super close to each other. Novis going very aggressive line again here. This time though he has equal speed to Dexter. Not this time though, not on this corner, not on the very next corner, which means Dexter can breathe a bit again, but still less than a tenth in front. This is so close. Novis with an inside line, but Dexter looks like no, they have equal speed, but Dexter still with a bit of an advantage. So the last turn will be decisive. Dexter with a very good line will be able to stay in front of Dexter with a 106.91. What a consistency by both players. It is again going in Dexter's way, but both players are playing on an equal level at the moment. It's very sick to watch. So Dexter will take the lead in this 1v1 2-1 now in favor of for Dexter, sorry. So a sick 1v1 so far. Novis with a very inside line didn't get much speed though, so that will allow Dexter to take an early lead. Only 0.04 though, so nothing to worry about. Dexter still in the lead with a 0.02 in front of Novis. Once again, it's neck and neck. Ah, Dexter didn't have the perfect line through this section of corners, and yeah, one corner conditioned the next one, so he actually had to lose time on all three corners in order to save him. Though he's still not too far behind Dexter. Ah, he has very bad speed there, though. It will be a bit more difficult for Dexter, though, with only 2 more corners to go. Novis now has 0.16 of a lead. Dexter has 1 more corner to make something happen, but he's too far behind. Novis will type the score at 2 to 107.000. That is still very fast, and again a very good round. This is sick. We are on the same basis than the previous match. 2 points apiece between Novis and Dexter. Novis with a slight better hairpin, but Dexter will have the better landing through the tunnel, so overall it's still even between Novis and Dexter, still inside each other. Novis will take the lead. Let's turn back to full cars. Two players inside each other. This is once again neck and neck. Novis in front of Dexter, 0.01 of a difference only. 0.002 even, it's so close. Novis in first, but Dexter can still make it. A few couple of corners to go. 1/10 deficit for Dexter. Will he make something happen in the end? If he has good speed there, he can make something happen. It's still pretty equal. He's catching up a tiny bit. 0.06 behind. If he gets a good last turn, he might make something happen. He risk it, but he's a bit too wide. Low jump by Dexter won't be enough by 0.03. What a round! One kiss again. 0.91 and 0.94 by Novis and Dexter. This is not viewer friendly, unfortunately. I'm sorry. This is not viewer friendly. This is okay. 3-2 for Novis now, taking back the lead in this match. What a 1v1 by both players. This is insane. Oh, Novis with an early mistake. There we go! Someone at Nadio will clip this round only and will say take his shit. But yeah, Dexter should be able to save this one. .5 second lead for Dexter. He only needs to save it to tie up the score. Okay, Dexter will not choke it and make it to the end safely. Safely, still a 107.06. Meanwhile, he had to save for more than half of the rounds. That's how fast those players are. That means it's 3-3 now between Novis and Dexter. So still any one match to win. Oh, Novis not with the best start actually. So Dexter has pretty much a free advantage straight away by 0.05. Neck and neck still. Dexter still holding his advantage he had at the start. He's even extending his lead a bit. Very good section by Dexter. Dexter must be on a mental run. Dexter now 0.13 in front of Novis. That's the biggest lead we've seen so far. Mistakes accepted. Dexter must be on a very sick time. He has only a few more corners to go. Novis is coming back a bit though. One more drift for Dexter, not the easiest one though. Can he hold it? Looks like he will. Through the end we go, and 106.705 by Dexter. What a time! Novis actually drove point 83. Like Novis run looked like it was slow because of Dexter in front. Still, it was 83. That's madness. Dexter just drove at 83 in match. 82 even if you count his own PB. He drove 83 in match. That's mental. So that's 4-3 now for Dexter. But what a run this was, because even Novis drove his fastest run so far. And yet it's the furthest he's been from Dexter. That's how good it was. But this start is once again neck and neck between Novis and Dexter. This time though it's Novis with a slight upper hand, small bump by Dexter. Hillis with the sniper here. To shoot on Dexter's wheel. So Dexter is still in it. He's only 0.05 behind Novis with a very inside line. It's a bit more now, more than a tenth. Yeah, because Dexter had no speed through the stretch due to his inside line. So Novis should be able to take it if he doesn't bottle the last turn. And he won't. 106.82 by Novis. What a time! Dexter got a 0.93 with the bump he got. That's mental. That's mental. The two players now, they are playing so sick. Oh, Novis with a mistake at the start. But yeah, keep in mind that none of these two players have, most likely most of these two players have not been recruited by an org for TMGL. So if one of them is watching, look at the mistake you made. But yeah, Dexter should be able to take this run home. Still a 2-second lead for Dexter. He should be able to take back the lead in this 1v1. And look at that! Dexter could save for like 75% of the run and he still drives a 106.96. Like, this is crazy. Like, 0.96 is like a safe run for a player like Dexter. It's nuts. It's nuts. But that means Dexter now is leading 5-4. 5-4 for Dexter, 2 points away from winning this 1v1, but of course Novis is still in it. Oh, Dexter with a very bad... Oh, but wow, where did he come from? What a line by Dexter, and Novis this time will get sniped by Hillis. Looks like Hillis has a very good spot to snipe cars in this particular corner. So that means Dexter should be able to take this one. But that line on the blue part, it was nuts. He went so wide and got so much speed out of it. But yeah, Dexter will move up to map point. Dexter will move up to map point. Over the best tech player at the moment. So that is a solid performance so far. 6-4 for Dexter. Novis will need 2 runs in a row to force tennis mode. Will Dexter pull it off or will Novis make the comeback? There's only one way to find out. It's to wait and see. And Dexter has the upper hand on this start. Dexter is looking very good on this Sun match. He's playing very sick because he's winning against someone who is playing sick as well. Oh, Novis will come back at Dexter. Oh, but Dexter will crash! Unfortunately, you couldn't see if he got the up or not. I don't think so. I think he just crashed in the inside. But that means Novis will now be able to take up the score. And yeah, McLaren, they does. I'm not sure that does. The tournament has been around for so long and stuff. They obviously do. No. And especially since, yeah. Softy's team often struggle to perform at the CPS, so yeah, I'm pretty sure Softy remembers as a manager the losses he got at CPS. But yeah, Novis with a 106.94 despite being able to save most of the round. So 6-5 now. Maybe Heelys doesn't know about CPS though. I wouldn't even be surprised, even though the tournament is here for since 2008. But he probably does, because I think he watched spam stream. But yeah, Dexter with a mental lead right now, point 15 in front of Novis right at the start. So Dexter here has a good opportunity to finish off this 1v1. Even though point 15 of a lead when it's Novis behind you is not a lot. It's not a lot, so let's see if he can hold it. Right now he's extending his lead even 2/10 now in front of Novis. But still quite a couple of corners to go. And a lot of pressure going on probably for Dexter. So yeah, Dexter will take this 1v1 with a 1.6.86. I don't even bother to say that is a sick time, like we're used to it, we're used to these players being so good. So yeah, Dexter will win this 1v1 against Novis, which I guess is not what most players would have predicted, considering how Novis is performing this year. But that is showing how good Dexter is, which probably people have forgot. Because of TMGL, maybe people have forgot how good Dexter is, but I'm pretty sure now they remember after the match against Venture and now. So that's 1 point in the bag of THE Blue.